Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the 20th Asia Tefl, the 68th Teflin, and the 5th IneltaL 2022. I'm Widya Rizky Pratiwi from Universitas Terbuka Indonesia, and in this opportunity, I'm going to deliver the result of my research study under the title, How Indonesian Learners Perceive Their Progress After Having Intensive Classes in an English Village. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this paper, I discussed two items in the background. The first one is the problem underlying this research study, and then the solution proposed after reading and conducting some literature or some previous studies. As we know that English is developed as an international lingua franca in the world. However, in Indonesia, English is taught as a foreign language and is rarely used in a broad community. So lack of authentic experiences in using English for communication is a significant obstacle for Indonesian IneltaL learners. Even after studying English for many years, students are often unable to communicate well with native English speakers. And these problems may be also faced by the EFL teachers in the implementation of the teaching and learning process, where even though these EFL teachers are ambitious to teach the students, however, the students may be reluctant to learn. Why? Because they could be shy, afraid to make mistakes, or disinterest. English instruction may suffer from insufficient timetabling, poor resources, inappropriate materials that do not match to the students' proficiency, limited facilities, and overcrowded English classroom capacity. And of course, all these problems have engendered the students' perceptions that English is burdensome. That's why the Indonesian government is working to improve the student attainment of desired foreign language outcomes by providing more opportunities for immersive education. English Village is one of the immersion programs provided in Indonesia. English Village is a rich environment that integrates the learning of a foreign culture with language teaching through experiential classes in which learners can interact in English outside of the classroom, offering substantial opportunities for transactional authenticity. And the largest English village that exists in Indonesia is Kampung English Pare. As for the information, Kampung English Pare is a fully running community located in a suburb of the town of Pare in Kediri region of East Java, Indonesia. The village is organized around 160 English institutions, and these institutions provide students with instruction in English. And this village includes many community businesses such as bicycle rentals, food stalls, dormitories, boarding houses, cafes, and restaurants to meet daily needs of the students from across Indonesia. And in addition, the surrounding Javanese and Bahasa-speaking communities support an immersive language environment by providing facilities and services to the students in English. So to learn and practice English speaking directly, people from across the country try to participate in this English village. Besides this unique attract researchers' attention to study the investigation of this immersion program in different fields of area. So considering the benefits and the unit of Kampung English Pare, this study will investigate deeply how Indonesian learners perceive their progress after intensive classes in this English village. Let's come to the research method. The study examined Indonesian learners' perceived impact on their cognitive and non-cognitive progress after intensive classes in an English village. And I select participants and locations in Kampung English Pare because this is the largest Indonesian English village. Besides, teaching and learning are somewhat different from what is often encountered at school. And then 40 participants were involved in this research with participant observation, selective interview, and also photograph, where the data were then analyzed using an interactive analysis model to collect, reduce, present the data, and draw conclusion. And then I conducted this research study for 3 months, where I immersed myself to the participants' daily life in and out of the classroom. So this this literature review about English Village that I have explained before. And then this is some information about Kampung Inggris Pare, adapted from Fahri 2018. And let's come to the result and discussion. To find out how Indonesian learners perceive their progress after having intensive classes in an English village, especially in improving the participant speaking skills, I investigate the impact of learning strategies implementation based on the learner's perception. And 8 items arise. 7 were asked to investigate the FL learners' perception of their learning progress, namely cognitive and non-cognitive domains. And the rest was asked about the FL learners' judgment of their English growth in general. Okay, let's come to the EFL learners' perception of the cognitive progress. 3 questions were developed based on the cognitive strategy applied in learning English, especially for those who took the speaking class. These questions aim to know the learner's perception of their pronunciation, vocabulary, and speaking fluency after studying for some months in an English village of Kampung Inggris Pare. And then to make it measurable, I limited participants to give him responses to one of the answers: highly upgraded, slightly upgraded, or unupgraded. Further investigations were carried out on students who were still experiencing a minor improvement. And then you can see the chart. The chart explained that among of 3 types of cognitive aspects that appear in learning English, especially speaking skill, vocabulary proficiency was the most greatly improved speaking elements, where 11 students respond to it. Then the second cognitive aspect that highly increased was speaking fluency, in which 8 students contribute to sharing their feelings. And the last one was pronunciation, where a level of highly upgraded was only felt by less than half of participants. Okay, these are some response to vocabulary, fluency, and pronunciation improvement. And then come to the FL learner's perception of the non-cognitive progress. To explore the student's perception of this improvement, each question was raised based on 4 non-cognitive strategies developed by Pratiwi 2021. And we can see the chart. The diagram explained that almost all students obtained highly improved development in managing their learning, followed by their ability to engage in social interaction, the skill to solve problems when finding knowledge gap, and the last one was felt self-control when feeling nervous. Okay, these are some response about the progress of these domains. And then let's see the pictures. The participants smile imply that they enjoy the activities and have no burden when speaking. In the last impression, they said that learning English in this English village of Kampung Inggris Pare is fun. Currently, they have a positive perception of English. For the conclusion, participating in an English village is somewhat different from learning at school, in which while studying, students can directly practice their speaking skills in authentic communication. The study found all students benefit after intensive classes in an English village of Kampung Inggris Pare, both cognitive and non-cognitive aspects. They mostly felt highly upgraded vocabulary followed by fluency and pronunciation. In the non-cognitive domain, all students perceived their metacognitive learning regulating ability was highly trained. The study proposed that the English village can be one of the solutions to overcome several English learning problems in school, especially in Indonesia. Students can benefit from having intensive classes in an English village and an immersion environment. Thank you.